Welcome back, Marvania here. Today we're going to be doing a tribute to all the hermits, seeing as I've found all except one of their heads. So if you could tell me where Falsey's head might be, and I'm not taking them from Gem's Dungeon, so if you've spotted it in a chest or somewhere, anywhere except Gem's Dungeon, then can you let me know so that I can go and collect it and pay tribute to False? But today I am paying tribute to all of the hermits that I have found, and if I have missed somebody, let me know. And we will start with all of the events, pranks and achievements Grian's been involved in Hermitcraft Season 9. Now these aren't all of them, that's his mini-map of his base. That's his Poultryman. That's the compass of the crossover, the rift. That's a decked out card that I found. That's his decked out chest. I haven't found any of his TCG stuff yet, so if you know where that is, please let me know. I will check again down by Grumbot, it might be down there. These are his Z advancements that he did with Z. That's the crown he got from the button. The event was the royal event for the season. There was more events than that, but this is King Ren's currency. I'll get to that in a second. This is an IOU from False, and this is a piece of paper that says be good. I'm not sure what that's about. The Buttercup from the Buttercup versus Doc storyline. A dragon egg representing the whole dragon egg prank, which is Grian's fault. Grian asked for that because he put thousands of chickens in Doc's base. And then the surprise horn. Now this, can't forget the famous creeper prank that they all did, and I'm sure it was either season 8 or season 9 they did a tree prank as well. This, however, is my achievement to Grian. As I've been going around the base, and I am extremely nosy, I have found 26 crafting tables and put them in this chest. That's from way down at the bottom to way up at the top in different areas. This is Grian's armour from his inventory, and that'll be staying there. So these are all of Grian's things that I found, and I thought it was only right to put them in a little home of their own, and they will forever be remembered as part of season 9. As I said, this is a tribute to all the hermits. So, we have...
What the heck? Freaking Scar, I'm gonna kill him, I'll rip his face!
Oh, he's so mad. Impulse, he's so mad.
B-dubs, what happened, my friend?
Nothing freaking good!
We have Tango heading down into the authorised area. It's still not done, but it's not going to look like decked out. I have a completely different idea for the unusual magical studies of the university. We have Zedath running across to Alchemy. Alchemy is over there to find out why this cookie is so poisonous. Hypno. I picked him to study a tree because I've gone and seen his tree farm, and his tree farm and Falsey's mangrove tree farm are the only two tree farms I can figure out how to use. So that is a compliment to Hypno, because he's made it easy enough that even somebody like me can figure it out. And XP Crafted because I didn't want to put a nice fluffy animal head there for his zoo, because that just seemed cruel. So I put a spider head there because he loves his animals and he's studying them. But I really didn't want it to be a nice cute animal, so I'm sorry, XP Crafted. It has to be a spider head, because, well, they deserve it. Etho and his Book of Glorious Redstone.
A minute.
Wait a minute. The prodigal son has returned. Is that you? No. Oh, I thought it was Schnurt.
We have Iskal with the Omega Book of Magic, and he's about to study, if I remember correctly, it's a piece of Iskalion.
Would you blow up my base for 64 diamond blocks?
Yes.
Then you've got, if you remember, the dragon prank was done by Doc and Ren sees the dragon egg and he's all excited. He's like, gimme, gimme, gimme. And then you've got Doc. Doc on a different level from everybody else. Recalibrating an end crystal, expert level, because nothing less will do. We've got bead-ups running around with, I'm not sure where that come from. It was in one of the chests. I think it was a Halloween pumpkin head thing. But horse speed is affected by bone structure. Speed dynamic is increased by a sleeker skull. This seems very similar to the hood of an F1 car. Bead-ups. So that's my little homage to bead-ups. Then you've got Zedaf, staring intently at a totem of undying. And this is his desk, and he's also been studying a wither. The totem of undying seems unlimited, except in one instance. Warden equals survived. Wither equals survived. Longest death message equals failed. Well, obviously, the longest death message confused the totem. That is Zedaf's scientific conclusion of that. And the reason I put Joe with the maps is because every season when you download the worlds, you can always rely on Joe. He's labelled stuff, showed you where stuff is. In season 8, 7, in season 6 and 7, I think, he labelled the whole Nether Hub to let you know which way to go to get to places. And I thought that was really nice. Right. This is the library. We have Jem looking for a book on beekeeping. We have Corrales, who was reading a book and then Pearl joined him. And then Scar, as a security, tells Pearl that she needs to put the skulk back. It's not safe. And she answers him back. She says, I will. I always clean my stuff up. And Corrales is sitting there going, skulk? And there you go. This is armour stand work. So there's a lot here. I've been collecting some of the books that I find that the Hermits have written. What book is that? Dragon Pet Jewel, Octodrop, Tango's Wish, The Pig Pen, Jelly. Any books that I find lying about in any base or chest, they're going to be put in this library in one of these chiseled bookcases somewhere. And I love Cleo's work, but this is as far as I can go. This represents Impulse and his slime farm with the allies collecting the slime for him. And the armour goddess herself is up here reaching for a book on the TCG rules, which she's ready to take over to Cub and Vintage Beef. So I've got all of the Hermits in here. It took me ages to find that. I couldn't get an Azuma head. And in each of the seasons that I've watched, Azuma has always been the one to make an automated potion farm, if you like. And I really don't understand how he does it. So yeah, my tribute to Azuma is him making his well, it's not automatic, but it's his potion farms. And a quick look at Jevin here. He got all the netherite in season 9, and I watched Zuma's stats, and I can't remember the exact number, but his number was astronomical. So what is he going to do with all that nether? Well, see, Jevin's gone a little bit evil and he's going to start experimenting to see what uses he can put this to. If anybody else has done anything to Grians Base, I'd love to see it. Post a link to your video in the description and I'll have a look. And that's it for now. Until the next bit of the building is done, I will see you next time.